A crypto exchange's user data gets exposed because an external analytics provider suffers a security incident while processing that data. Which risk category is most precisely illustrated in this situation? Your options are: A. Information security risk arising strictly from internal systems and in-house infrastructure. B. Third-party vendor risk due to reliance on an external service provider's controls. C. Pure operational risk limited to breakdowns in internal back-office processes only. D. Strategic business risk arising primarily from entering a new product category. And the correct answer is option B. Third-party vendor risk due to reliance on an external service provider's controls. After the incident, the firm reviews what customer attributes are really needed by the analytics provider and decides to stop sending some optional fields. Which data governance principle is being applied most directly? Your options are: A. Purpose limitation using personal data only for clearly specified business purposes. B. Storage limitation retaining personal data only for a justified time duration. C. Data accuracy keeping personal records correct, complete, and up to date. D. Data minimization restricting personal data collected or shared to what is necessary. And the correct answer is option D. Data minimization restricting personal data collected or shared to what is necessary. Because some basic user information may have been exposed, the firm warns customers against unsolicited calls, messages, and emails that ask for OTPs, passwords, PINs, or seed phrases. This warning is aimed primarily at which type of cyber threat? Your options are: A. Phishing and social engineering that try to trick users into revealing credentials. B. Ransomware attacks that encrypt servers and demand payment in cryptocurrency. C. Distributed denial of service attacks that overload trading platforms with fake traffic. D. Insider attacks where employees exfiltrate sensitive data from internal databases. And the correct answer is option A. Phishing and social engineering that try to trick users into revealing credentials. The firm sends a detailed communication explaining that it will never ask users to share OTPs or seed phrases and reminds them how to recognize suspicious requests. In an information security controls framework, this is best classified as which type of control? Your options are: A. Detective control that focuses on spotting breaches after they have occurred. B. Corrective control that restores affected systems to their original state. C. Preventive control that reduces the probability of successful future attacks. D. Compensating control that replaces all technical safeguards with manual checks. And the correct answer is option C. Preventive control that reduces the probability of successful future attacks. The exchange collaborates with the analytics provider to confirm containment of the incident and launches a structured review of the provider's security posture, data handling, and risk processes. In the vendor management lifecycle, this activity most closely reflects. Your options are: A. Initial vendor selection based purely on functional capabilities and price quotes. B. Ongoing vendor risk monitoring and periodic reassessment of control effectiveness. C. Final vendor offboarding and complete termination of the commercial relationship. D. One-time technical onboarding focusing only on integration and data mapping tasks. And the correct answer is option B. Ongoing vendor risk monitoring and periodic reassessment of control effectiveness. A digital platform discovers that a service provider has suffered a breach and immediately starts analyzing impact, containing exposure, coordinating with the vendor, and preparing internal reports. Which discipline best describes this focused set of activities? Your options are: A. Incident response within the information security and technology risk framework. B. Enterprise risk management focused on long-term portfolio and capital allocation. C. Strategic planning oriented to new market entry and competitive positioning. D. Business process re-engineering aimed at redesigning end-to-end workflows. And the correct answer is option A, incident response within the information security and technology risk framework. In a technology-intensive financial firm, responsibility for setting the overall tone on cybersecurity, reviewing major cyber incidents, and ensuring that management has robust controls for third-party data handling most squarely sits with which governance body or role? Your options are A, operational incident management team that handles day-to-day production issues. B, marketing leadership that manages brand campaigns and promotional messaging. C, board of directors or board risk committee providing oversight on cyber risk. D, external advertising agency that designs customer-facing communications. And the correct answer is option C, board of directors or board risk committee providing oversight on cyber risk. After a data-related incident, a financial services brand issues clear public statements that customer assets are safe, explains the nature of the breach, and advises users on safe behaviors. From a communication strategy lens, this is best described as. Your options are A, crisis communication and trust repair messaging to manage perceived risk. B, routine product promotion communication to drive new customer acquisition. C, internal change management communication to align employees on new roles. D, standard investor relations messaging focused on quarterly earnings updates. And the correct answer is option A, crisis communication and trust repair messaging to manage perceived risk. A platform that has faced a security-related incident focuses on fast, transparent updates, clarifies what happened, and outlines protective steps, aiming to reduce customer churn and complaints. In CRM terminology, this approach is primarily an example of. Your options are A, service recovery efforts to restore customer confidence after a service failure. B, cross-selling strategy to increase product penetration among existing users. C, lead generation campaign to acquire completely new-to-brand customers. D, price discrimination tactic to segment users based on willingness to pay. And the correct answer is option A, service recovery efforts to restore customer confidence after a service failure. In reviewing what was exposed, a firm distinguishes between non-critical profile details and highly sensitive elements such as passwords, OTPs, and seed phrases, and labels them into different sensitivity tiers. This activity is most closely associated with which information management practice? Your options are A, data classification by sensitivity to guide protection levels and access controls. B, API versioning to manage backward compatibility across different integrations. C, data warehouse schema designed to optimize analytics and reporting performance. D, capacity planning to estimate infrastructure required for peak transaction loads. And the correct answer is option A, data classification by sensitivity to guide protection levels and access controls.